Are you ready?
Well, here, what I was gonna say is, do you just want to not start recording for YouTube until we're done with this? Like,
Nope.
are you worried about
YouTube gets all of this shit. Fuck YouTube. I don't give two shits. Hey, YouTube. How's it going?
Wow. What an intro.
Look, like 3 people are watching Darksiders Genesis right now. If in the future I have a fan base and many people come and watch this, look, shit happens. Sometimes when recording things, it's not pretty. It's not entertaining. It's not pleasant. Sometimes shit's dirty and meh and full of failures. But you know what? It's the journey, not the destination. Ah! Every other one. I didn't even land on the first one.
Watch the second row not be every other one. It's gonna be
no,
like...
it's gonna be a different pattern. Guaranteed, it will be a different pattern.
That is... I am having a lot of trouble just getting on the first pixel because I'm not getting high enough. Like, it's not that I'm missing it, it's that I'm not high enough.
Yeah, I slid off of the thing onto the second thing. It's one of those almost kind of like pixel perfect jumps where you have to jump off the rock at the right point and double jump at the right point, or else, no, you will not get enough height. Doesn't matter if you aim correctly, you won't get enough height.
This game, it really feels like there's like an AI director, right? When you land on one, he considers for a moment. It's like, do I want to let you on this? And then he goes, nah. And then you just go, Zoop.
Nah. Okay, so I want to go for the one just to the left of that.
I was on it! I was on it! No!
Easier said than done. Which one were you on?
I was on the third pixel. I was like...
Oh, no.
And then I, like, spaz.
Yeah. Okay, I'm getting down to pattern. Getting down to pattern. I gotta figure out where that next one is. I can't have it be luck every time. I've gotta specifically design. So the problem with doing, like, hey, just do every other jump is that you know the sliding mechanic, right? It increases your chances of just being slightly off and sliding into the oblivion. So instead, I'm doing okay, I know exactly step on this one, step on this one, step on this one.
Background for reference?
Yes, yeah. Yeah, I figured that. I wanted to double check because maybe the designers would be like, haha, stupid, you didn't even check the fucking one that you thought wasn't gonna be correct. But in point of fact, it was not correct.
You've got to be kidding me. God. Like, just for the opportunity to recover, it is so rare. It's like...
Fuck. Okay, I'm making it up to the second floor pretty reliably at this point. Not every time, but pretty reliably. What was that, game? What? Because I said that? Because I said the J thing? So you had me slide off the last tile for no reason? Just had me slide off of it.
The game decided, nope.
Yeah, it really did, because I was on it, and then it was like, nope, you're off it.
Maybe I should just stop trying to land on that and just go the fuck back. Maybe I can actually make it. I was on it, man! I was on it! I could have been there frustrated with you, instead of frustrated by myself.
Okay. Okay.
Where was my shadow? It never showed up!
Well, my boy!
My boy.
Fuck.
This piece is what all true warriors strive for.
This is some of the most challenging platforming I have ever done in my entire gaming career.
In an ARPG, right? Cute. Please, just let me. Thank you. Oh, thank you.
What? Why did it do that? Why does it do that? Sometimes it's just like, no, you didn't land on this thing, you're sliding off. Like, my feet are... There's an animation where my feet are, like, scrabbling at the tile.
Where is this in 3D space?
I am... Fucking game. You fucking game.
The absurdity of this.
Keep going for the wrong thing. It's so hard to keep everything straight on the second level.
Is it every other one?
I haven't experimented enough to figure it out. You know what? I'll just try that this time. No. What? It literally moves you. It legitimately moves you. Like, I don't know what secret momentum this game has built into its slidey ass shit, but it will legitimately move you from the location that you are at. Come on. Okay. All right. Okay.
Fine. Yeah. Cool, cool. And I'm down. I think it's mean that we can't get the portals for one another. Like no, you both have to do it.
Both have to suffer? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a rude awakening, I will admit.
It's like, you know, this is a cooperative game where you do things together as a team. Not this! Fuck you!
I remember when we first started playing Gunfire, and we would get really, really, really pissed off at the platforming sections because they were because the controls were not as tight as one might want for a platforming game. This is me being very generous at this point, and I love that game. Keep in mind.
Oh yeah.
But this is the same scenario, right? Like, this is a situation where, like, it's not that the concept of this platforming is bad. These are interesting puzzles. I actually don't mind them. But the controls are not tight enough for this level of precision, and it is very frustrating.
Gonna have to find a cheat engine table.
I did the wrong
they
thing.
can edit XY coordinates.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, I was just gonna ram my head into it for 47 hours, but, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
That also works. Fuck you! Stop stealing my jumps. It feels very abusive from a game mechanic standpoint. It feels so bad. I don't remember which one. Fuck. Oh, yeah. Jay? I need to make it to that third fucking floor, my dude.
Well, I'll just have you know that I made it past all the 3 pixels, and then failed to do the final wraparound.
That's heartbreaking. Truly, truly heartbreaking. Honestly.
It's fine. I mean, it's not what you're dealing with yet.
I think as much as I am very frustrated by this section. Actually, I don't know that I can say that, honestly. Yours is super precision platforming, and that's a really punishing thing in a game that doesn't have super tight controls. This is fucking like the game being a dickhole to you. And stealing your freaking jumps. If your foot touches one of the disappearing freaking blocks, it doesn't matter if you're on it. It just steals your jump from you. It's incredibly frustrating. Do you have the thing?
Look, I at least get that.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I don't have to go do this shit.
Well, then why are you doing that shit?
I fell.
Okay, well. I hope that you can have much better success.
Whoops, that's fucked up. Well, at least we now can suffer.
So incredibly punishing. Here's the sad thing is I actually was hoping that I was going to be done with this by the time you got here. Because it's going to be difficult for us to do it at the same time.
Take turns. It's fine. Because as long as we don't step in each other's toes. I've actually got to watch you get there because I don't know what to do after. Whoops. God damn it.
Don't know what to do either because there are the first floor is every other, right? The second floor, I don't fucking know. It's like mass swaths of them are just gone. And I can't fucking tell because it's so hard to get there in the first place. That it's incredible. Like, and the the thing that's hard isn't there. It's actually getting up to the second level. Doing that jump is ridiculously hard for some stupid reason. Like, don't understand why.
Oh, that's a fake one too. The first. Okay.
Oh, the one down in front? Yeah, it's fake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Okay, so I know at least the... I need to take the time to try to find the pattern. It's super hypey and it's super frustrating, but I need to take the time to try to find the pattern.
And I will help you once I figure out how to, like, it's at least for Stripe, something's going on. Like when I'm hitting the air jet, that's like taking me out of. Okay, that's fine.
Hit the edge of that thing, pushed me onto the other block, and slid me. For the second floor, it looks as though the pattern is, the first one is solid, then 2 are fakes, next one is solid, so it's every third one is solid, instead of every other.
Every third one.
Yeah. That's incredibly punishing. I fucking hate you, game. Please don't be like this to me! Why?
I don't know why. I'm not making that sometimes. That's so fucking weird. It's like, I'm not making the fucking jump here.
The fact that it is so slidey is incredibly frustrating.
Oops. Oh, probably a much easier way to do that. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to figure stuff out. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, wrong. I was wrong.
Maybe I can.
What'd be cool is if, like, once you stepped on a bad one, it never respawned. Nope, it's not that one. Goddamn. All right. I'm still learning the background.
Yeah. Slide you! This fucking slide mechanic is one of the most frustrating things I have ever experienced in my life.
Did you want Strife back?
I don't think it matters. I mean, you might be able to use like attack commands to like land better on specific pixels, but it's the
I see what
it's the sliding fucking shit that is killing me. Like, I'm landing on a thing, and then it just slides me off of it. It's like, nah, too much of your body weight is off on the side. The thing's literally shaking underneath me, and you're like, oh no, you're not on it. Fuck you, game. You piece of shit. Literally shaking underneath me, and it slides me off and onto a disappearing tile.
No.
Just hover in there.
Yeah. It's like, I don't want to go. Damn. That's a bad one.
Frustrating mechanics, my dude. Frustrating
Yeah,
mechanics. Hmm.
Oh. So is it 2 bad ones and a good one, or is it 3 bad ones and a good one?
2 bad ones and a good one. Every third one is good.
So, hi, buddy. Don't mind me.
Oh, I didn't.
Peas. Peas. Lemon squeezy. Sorry.
No,
Oh, God.
You're fine. I was there. I made it up to the third and decided that I had to get the boatman coin that's there. So,
Oh, no, there's a boatman coin.
of course there's a fucking boatman coin. You fucking piece of shit game.
Oh, I did the thing. I did the thing. I did the thing.
The fact that you are such an asshole with you didn't jump high enough. I don't know how I'm not jumping high enough. Make me be able to jump higher, game. You cunt. Me and this game are gonna have it the fuck out. I swear to God, my dude. My dude.
Like I said, man, like the reward isn't like the goal.
It's not. I don't care about the reward at this point. I care about besting this game that is spitting in my eye.
Oh, that was.
I fucked up.
Hey, mazel tov. It's all good, man. It's all good.
Oh no, this is great. This is fantabulous.
Is it?
Yes. You don't do this when you're like going like crazy at a super hard boss like on Elden Ring or something.
Oh God! Okay, I'm fine. Bam. I'm back on my pattern. Okay, cool. That's a good one, right? Yep. Okay, good. Yep. Then this, right? No, it wasn't that one, and that one either.
Missed me bitching a whole lot. Thank God, she says. Thank God. Casey hates it when I get angry at video games.
Rachel's not a fan either.
It's really funny, but Casey also gets incredibly furious at video games. And she'll like scream at them. Which I honestly used to do. I'm not like trying to throw her under the bus. I just think it's really funny that she hates it when I get angry at video games. But like, oh, she's so bad. It's a yeah, absolutely. Yep. Yeah? Stop being like this game.
So I think what it is, I think I don't know if this is what it is. Like I'm just trying to understand, right? And I think the way the platforms are working is that we're walking on them in an analog situation. Like it's a very fluid left and right motion. But I think the platforms are on a grid that are very, very binary. Like you are either on this one or you are on that one, and it'll snap you to whichever one it believes that you're supposed to be on.
Yeah, which is, it's so. And again, I'm not like, oh my god, screaming at the game. Oh, fuck these programmer scenario. No, and I won't. Like, I'll get frustrated, but it's extremely rare for me to be like, oh my god, you know. I mean, like, actually screaming and cursing at the video game. I'll ham it up for Twitch all the time. But that's bad design, right? Like, that's bad. That is bad. You don't see that type of thing in games that are purely platforming games, right? Like Mario or shit like that, right? Because those games are designed around the mechanic of platforming and typically being precise platforming. Go ahead, because I'm chatting. Okay. But it's where you see that type of thing in games like this, where the platforming is not the main focus of the systems, right? The main focus of the systems is the skills and the shooting and the attacking and all of that shit, and making sure the hit detection is there, etc., etc., etc. This stuff is like pixel perfect, like jumps are an afterthought in this type of scenario, which means that you get this it's not, don't get me wrong, right? Like, the people who did this did a fine job, right? Blah, 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 blah. Better than I can do. But it is not a fully robust system compared to other things. And that ship seems that means it has deficiencies.
Are you telling me that maybe ARPGs should not be also precision platformers?
I'm telling you that if you want your action RPG to also be a precision platformer, then make sure that when you are designing your action RPG, you put as much time into the system of precision platforming as you do action RPG. Right? Like, that's the thing. Like, can they be both? Sure. Right? But if you're gonna do that, then that means system work. That means
nice recovery, by the way.
Oh, right? Like, my god. I just want an honest shot at fucking, like, floor 3. It's every three blanks and then a solid.
Yep. Oh, so it's every other, every 2, every 3.
Doesn't matter, you're good. You should have whatchamacallits now.
What do you mean I should have whatchamacallits?
You should have air bubbles now.
Where?
Help you. Keep going, and you still have to go all the way down the bottom one, but there are air jump pads to the right now.
Oh, wow.
Woo!
Look at you, mother. Oh, I didn't get my boatman coin though.
Go back to the left then. Every 3 blanks and a good one. 3 blanks and a good one.
What the fuck? That was... I counted! Wow, Jeremy. I'm sure the next part's not going to be completely terrible.
That's really disgusting, game. That's really... That's a gross okay. Alright. I'm not happy about it. I think we'll do it, but I'm not happy about it.
Fucking Christ.
Are you still trying to get the boatman coin?
I've got to get the boatman coin, man. I got to get it. Oh, no.
Yay. Yeah, here's the problem with all of this, right? We're going to eventually succeed. We are going to eventually succeed. Oh fuck.
Oh fuck.
We are going to eventually succeed. And then after we do that, we're gonna socket this fucking Leviathan shit.
Yep.
Right? And then
it's already socketed.
And then we're never gonna fucking think about this again. Oh, Jay, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know what your plan was there.
I thought that was a good idea. Well, we don't need to think about it again. That's the beauty of it. You said it and you forget it. But we will have done it. Like the fucking gamers we are.
That is an ass mechanic. I'm really not happy about this next part. I really am not.
I missed. How did I miss?
It's like they keep on trying to think of things. What can we do for this platforming? And it's like each time they're like, oh yeah, I'm sure this will be fun.
I see, you know what I see? I see programmers working on this, and then like their supervisor or their manager looking over their shoulder while they're working, and then like whisper into their ear, "Make it worse."
just make it worse. Why? I could see people being like, "Oh, this needs to be harder," you know, type scenario. I could definitely see that kind of poison coming in. Because like I'll be honest with you, like this whole scenario, they could make these platforms half again as wide, and this would be far more easy, I suppose, but also still interesting, right? Like it would still be challenging to figure out the puzzle, not super challenging, but challenging, and it would still require you to have precision platforming. It just wouldn't be as god-awful. I can't even get back to the part that's frustrating me now. Are you still trying to get the boatman coin?
No, I got the boatman coin. I'm at the drop with you.
Okay. Have you gotten all the way down to the bottom stably?
Not yet.
Okay. When you do,
fucking sucking.
God help your soul. Oh. I didn't wait long enough, and I died in your hole.
I just died in your hole
Hole
tonight.
tonight.
What the fuck was even that? Get harder.
By the way, have you seen the Leviathan fly through here?
Oh yeah, he's super close now. Which makes me wonder, like, if we zoomed out, is it actually that we're way down here from the first part, like the pixel jumps, the first segment?
Oh, yeah, probably. This goddamn part, I swear. It'll take a second.
So, what does right stick do for war?
For war?
Yeah, like rotating the right stick. It...
Camera.
Yeah. I'm using that to, like, see where I can fall.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
That's what I do.
Oh, shit.
Fucking Christ. Wait for that block to respawn. Don't kill yourself.
Okay, so it looks like you gotta jump on the block, jump out, double jump back on the block, and just zigzag back up, right?
Yes.
If you can even land on the first block.
Yes. Yeah, the first block is actually one of those asshole don't bump your head scenarios. That is so frustrating.
So
you have like a half a second to get off that platform and get back in the air. What?
I just remembered that making that jump might be a lot easier to Strife with his dash.
Which jump?
The once you stabilize at the very bottom to get onto the first of the double jump up.
Maybe. It's not especially difficult to make, personally.
What are you doing to get on there?
I am jumping, holding far rights, letting myself fall for a second, double jumping so I don't bump my head on the thing, and then floating over. The problem for me isn't getting on the first one, generally. It's doing anything from there, because then I bump my head on the second one, or when I jump out, I can't jump far enough back up to get to the second one, or I do make it to the second one, but I have to repeat that like 7 times, and it's just as difficult each time.
Yep, I see what you mean with the head bumping.
God, they give you fucking air things.
Yeah, no, we wouldn't do it.
I would not. I absolutely would not do it. If we didn't get the shortcuts through here, no.
I would like to think, going back to my little pretend scenario with the lead program manager leaning in and saying make it harder, that they did all of it right, and then one pure-hearted rookie programmer came in and added the gusts in as checkpoint.
You think so?
And then the gold plate shipped with it in it, and he didn't find out until after it had come out, and he's like, "Damn you, Timothy!"
What?
I missed. God bless it. You wouldn't think that would be hard to platform down, would you?
Normally, it's not hard to platform down. Unless you have really weird hit detection that bumps you off of things.
Oh, man.
Fuck you, game! Fuck you! You piece of shit! It's such a pain in the ass. I got there. I got to the first block. I jumped up to the second block and didn't even make it high enough to get to the second block. It was just like, nope, you didn't jump high enough. And I'm like, I don't know how I couldn't have jumped high enough. There's only a double jump mechanic, and it's literally just tap jump twice.
Oh my god! I bonked my head on the Leviathan.
The first time I got up there, I jumped, and the tail got in my way. So I just got halted midair by the fucking tail.
I did not know the Leviathan could interact with your platforming.
Absolutely. I'm glad you had that experience. That's, I think, a very funny experience.
There's the thing again. God. There's this thing that's happening where it's like, whenever I land on, like, when I come out of my wings, I front flip, right? And, like, I think my curled up state isn't what my hitbox is.
Sure.
It looks like I jump up, flip, and I'm clearly over it, but I just, joop, like I didn't actually make it. Brrr to you two.
Made it onto the second platform. Didn't make it to the third. Gotta do it at least 4 more times from what I've seen. That is super...
My funky head! Yeah, my head! I'm gonna cut my head off!
Just cut it off. I don't need it.
Take it off.
I don't need my head for this fucking platforming shenaniganry. Why did that happen? Come on! I made the jump and it literally was just like you said, it was like, no, we don't think your hitbox is there. And I was fully on the thing and it just slid me off. Just slid me right the fuck off. Ah!
Oh my god. Like, and like, you can jump too far out, too, like...
Oh yeah. Yeah, you can.
Whoops.
Made it to the third, did the exact same thing on the third one. Literally, I made the jump and it's just like, no, you didn't make the jump. Slide you off. Like, why though? You know the platforming games that I like, Jay?
What are the platforming games you like?
The platforming games that I like is when I can see the flat planes of my feet and I can walk to an edge, and I can literally go, like, here's the entire base, like, here's the entire base of the platform, right? And here's my feet, and I can go, and I'm still on the platform, right? Like, those are the platformers that I like. Like,
that is called the whooshy toe hold.
fuck yeah. Give me that whooshy toe hold.
What's even better, they need coyote time. Like, that's another thing that's absolutely missing from, like, any good platformer. Any good platformer is going to have at least some amount of coyote time.
Coyote time as in, like, Wile E. Coyote, where you're hovering in the air for a second?
There's like a number of frames where your feet are not on the platform where you still considered being able to jump. Like...
That one I jumped out too far. That one I physically felt myself jump out too far. I will actually personally take the blame for that one.
No! It's so weird, like, I don't count as on it, but it still wobbles.
Exactly! That's my thing. That's what I've been bitching about this whole time, is like, you're gonna tell me I'm not on the thing, but it's wobbling like crazy.
Like...
It's acting like I stepped on it. We're gonna be here for another 3 hours.
Yeah. Oh.
The farthest I've made it is to number 2. Jumping for number 3. And here's the thing. It would be another scenario again if it was just we could just do that over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. But it's a long run back, and though I make the run back most of the time, I don't make it every time.
Make it harder. That is, yeah, that's weird. Like, if it's wobbling, I should be standing on it.
Oh, fuck you! I did it again! It can be done. I'm positive. It's just incredibly painful. Fuck,
I went out too far. God, man, like, it's so hard not to go out. Like, the window between going out too far and bonking is very tight.
That's okay. So that's a specification that I think we need to make, right? Because earlier we were talking about, you know, if you're gonna don't put super specific platform mechanics in your game if you're not a precision platformer, right? You can put platforming. This whole thing would actually be fun and creative and interesting if it was just a little easier, right? Like, if it was just a little bit less of a pain in the ass. But it's because it's trying to be so precision without the precision mechanics.
Oh, come on. It did the AI decision that, no, you're not on this. I'm going to slide you off.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Decisions were made.
Okay. That one, it actually, like, had to think for a second there. Like, yeah. I was on the platform, and I was there for, like, a solid half second. Probably more like a quarter second. But it was, like, it was legitimately, like, I was there, and it was like, no, you're not here. And so, like, it took my physical body and was like, you're there? I was in the middle of the platform, and then it goes, and shifts me left.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Fucking wild. I also think it's really funny that we have a different set path for the first.
Yeah,
Four.
I got my own. Again. That really is majority of my attempts are the you didn't make it, but I'm gonna wobble anyways.
I'm gonna wobble. You're sliding off. Also, I'm gonna throw this out here. Here's the other aside. You know those rocks, the way that they're designed, they're not all flat surfaces. They're designed with like angular edges to bump you away so that you can't just drop straight down and hope to catch one, right?
Come on. I got denied again. Oh, fucking... I'm dumb.
Okay, that's the first time that's ever happened.
What?
I cut that fucking jump so tight that I double jumped over the second platform.
Oh, is that even possible?
Yes. I didn't think it was, but it is. My God. I thought I had it too, because I was like, in my head, as soon as it happened, I was like, ooh, this jump's so tight, it's totally there. Slide me off, Daddy. Just slide me off, Daddy.
Slide me, Daddy.
Just...
Daddy slide.
Daddy, just slide me off.
I do think it's funny. I'm looking at your HUD and looking at my HUD. My war has 3 pips, and my stripe has 2, and yours is opposite.
Yes. See, that rock bumping me all the way to the, like, shooting me to the right, I think is kind of horseshit. Like, that shows me that they designed that specifically to, like, to shunt people away that were just dropping down, which is kind of like a crappy, again, it smacks of that concept of, like, make it harder. It's like, why? Did you really have to put in the collision mechanics on these rocks to, like, make them bounce us further away so we can't recover? Like, really? Fuck me.
It's so funny hearing like the discouraging comment followed by the die sound.
Just fuck me.
Fuck me.
This game knows what it's doing. It knows it's being a pain in the ass.
Oh my god, why does it have to be so finicky? It's just bad. It's just, I mean, let's just call it, it's bad platforming. It's not.
Yeah, no, it's bad platforming. We said this from the very beginning. It's bad platforming.
It's bad. It's just
like
bad.
We've talked it up and down. We've
bad.
talked about the various different like issues and blah 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 blah. It's bad platforming. Like,
yeah,
period.
That's what it is.
Do not get me wrong. It can be done. Do not get me wrong. There are people out there that can do it way better. Perfectly fine. Perfectly acceptable. But it's missing the hallmarks. It's missing the mechanics of good platforming, the safety nets and the tightness and the mechanical feel-good buttons. Right?
Leviathan almost knocked me off the platform. Me just standing here, minding my own fucking business.
So frustrating. That freaking second jump is so stupid. Like, I don't know. The only thing that I can say for this scenario, and it's kind of strange, is like, it's just they need to either give you more time on these platforms, or the platforms need to, I don't know, what really needs to be is you need to jump like 4 pixels higher, is what it is. Like, at the legitimate end of the day, the jump animation needs to be just like 4 pixels higher. I landed with my whole body in between the two things, and then it shunted me to the right. I also, by the way, want someone to go back through and clip every single one of these and then take them into Adobe Premiere or Final Cut Pro or whatever your editing suite of choice is, and I want them to slow it down frame by frame and then bring them back to me and prove to me, oh, actually, you're wrong, Jeremy. You messed up the jump by... It's all your fault. This is all super high precision gaming.
It did it again!
Land on the thing, and it's just like, nope, slide off. Hey, Jay, remember back when we were doing the gotta land on the super eeny weeny pencil fucking shit?
the pixels.
We haven't really been talking about it, but every single one of these rocks is one of those pixel things.
Pretty much.
That one was my fault. I went out too far. I will accept that.
I don't know how the fuck you going out too far.
I jumped too far to the left before jumping back to the right.
There it is again! Like... it's just like... I wish I had a way to practice. Like... just like some free time to just like really have the, I don't know.
It hovered me in air on that rock. Like it legitimately like paused me and was like, no, bye. On that rock.
I can't make it anymore. I can't make it anymore.
This is brutal. This is fucking brutal. Most difficult platforming I have ever done, aside from Who Wants to Be the Guy. And honestly, Who Wants to Be the Guy wasn't as difficult from a platforming set. It was surprises, right? Like tricks and bullshit that you had to memorize, right? This is just... This is just challenging. Why did you slide me off there, game? Why? Made it to the third one, Jay. Put my feet on the third one. And then it slid me to the right of the third one. I just want to make it to number 4, game. Come on. Can't you let me have that? Game gave me a big fat no by not letting me even go past the fucking first floor. Have you given up, Jay? Are you searching for things? Oh, are you muted?
No, I've not given up.
Are you?
I've resorted to YouTube to see someone do it, and they're not doing anything different. They're just doing it.
Yeah, they're just doing it. We're just
Well,
bad.
I will say, when they're doing the jumps, the jump back up, they're not using the wing. They're not. They're just jumping. They're not using wings.
Okay, I'll try to keep that in mind. Well, I fucking bonked my head, so I didn't make it that time. That one is on me. Yeah.
I will say, the dude on the YouTube video, he fucked it up, and then he used the air heavy to just stay in air indefinitely until they respawned, and then kept going.
Oh, on Stripe? Yeah, that makes sense.
On Stripe, so I'm actually going to buy that ability right now.
Girl, some credit. You know how hard
So now I have that to do, and if I can make it, we should meet back and swap so you can also do that.
Yeah.
If it
makes
helps.
sense.
Like, I don't know if it actually helps.
Motherfucker. Oh, I didn't realize why she was talking, but I realized because you were going to buy that skill.
I went,
Gotcha.
I bought the ability. So that's the only thing I can think is don't use wings and see if that somehow makes any kind of a fucking difference. I don't see how it's gonna make it any easier.
It didn't use wings, immediately hit the side and fell. Here's the thing, I don't think wings would have changed that. I think it's just immediately hitting the side and falling is like the go-to.
Yeah.
It honestly, again, right, like, it feels, from a design perspective, all of this feels like the jump needs to be 4 pixels higher. Like, that seems like the big issue. Like, if you think about all this shit when we're hitting the side of things and things like that, like, it's because the jump is too goddamn short for this shit.
The fuck on. Oh god, I want to at least get my feet on it so I can give it a legitimate shot. All I'm doing is just jumping, not making it and falling. I don't even get to fucking try.
Yeah. No! Bullshit!
Were you doing it?
Yeah, I got up like 6 or 7 of them.
What did
and
you
then
do?
And then failed one. Nothing. I just jumped. But I failed one, right? And I was like, okay, I can recover. I'll hover directly above where they respawn as I'm falling down. Respawn, boo, shove me to the left.
Does not surprise me.
If you're watching on Twitch, thanks for hanging out. This is the thing. If you're watching on YouTube, I don't know why you're punishing yourself for this, but you know what? Sometimes this is what we do in video games because we want some sense of fulfillment in our lives. We want to prove something to ourselves. I'm not sure what the fuck that is, or that it's worth it. I'm pretty sure we're gonna do this, and after we do it, we're not gonna remember this 2 years from now. But I'm asking you, I'm begging you, YouTube, if in the coming videos we do succeed, right? Whoever succeeds, because if one of us succeeds and there's a shortcut, there is no shame in the other one taking that shortcut. My God.
No. Well, I mean,
whoever succeeds, please, YouTube, occasionally say, hey, good job so-and-so for succeeding. Just so that you can remind us of the toil that we went through and we can have some tiny modicum of validation for this bullshit. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye, everybody. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like, commenting, or subscribing. It really helps me out. If you'd like to see me live, head over to my Twitch at twitch.tv/thedistanthorizon.